So, as I was saying, there are two aspects to ratio analysis. The first aspect is understanding the ratio, which is okay. I explained to you the logic, I explained to you the concept, and very well done. You will understand the ratio, how to derive it. All of this is a feel good factor. Let me tell you that very honestly. All of that is a feel good factor. But what is the reality of ratio analysis? Are you able to solve the MCQ in the exams? I hope everybody agrees with this statement that I just made. It's okay to have a feel good factor. It's okay to have a feel good factor. But what is more essential, what is more important, is your ability to solve this particular, chapter in your exams. I hope everybody understands that. So before I jump into this particular conceptual discussion that is going to start, I'll just ask you a basic question. What is the formula for current ratio? What is the formula for current ratio? The formula for current ratio, if you recall, is current assets upon current liabilities. I would also go one step forward to say that current assets comprise of quick assets and non-quick assets, where the only non-quick asset that you have to deal with is inventory. Everybody on the same page? Yes or no? Kindly tell me. Yes or no? Kindly tell me. Yes? Everybody agrees? Students? Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Now, suppose if I say, this is what my current asset standing is. Now, you might find this silly, but this is the granularity that I expect all the Apex students are supposed to have. I have inventory of say 10,000. This is all in dollars. I have trade receivables of say $4,000. I have cash of say $6,000. And well, you could say that I have bills receivable of say $2,000. I have short-term marketable investments of say $5,000. So what is my current asset position today? 10 plus 4, 14 plus 6, 20 plus 2, 22 plus 5, $27,000. Agreed, everybody? Okay. I have current liabilities and I am not very bothered about the breakup of the liability. I am straight away going to say that my current liabilities are say $15,000. Agreed? Now I give you a vital piece of information here that inventory is sold for case number A cash, right? To the extent of $8,000, right? Inventory costing, whatever you could say, inventory has been sold. Inventory costing $8,000 has been sold. Cash has been received. So this is purely on cost. I don't take into consideration any profit or loading onto this. Second, it's a credit sale. Again, $8,000. Again, $8,000. The second vital piece of information I'll deal with later, which will be equally interesting for you. Now tell me, what is the impact on current ratio? I hope everybody understands the question. So first of all, can I say that your original current ratio is equal to $27,000 divided by $15,000. What is your answer? It has to be 27 divided by 15. It is 1.8. Agreed, everybody? Yes, I would like to believe you agree. Now, if I ask you, what is the revised current ratio in case A? please understand that inventory was 10,000, 8,000 is gone, but cash, which was 6,000, 8,000 has come in. So on a net basis, there is no change in current assets. Do you understand this statement? Yes or no? Please tell me that. There is no change in current assets. Do you understand this statement? It's a very important statement that I just made. Do you understand this statement? Kindly give me a thumbs up if you do. Kindly give me a thumbs up if you do. There is no change in current assets. Why is there no change in current assets? Because inventory reduced by 8,000, but simultaneously cash increased by 8,000. Right? I have gotten two responses. I'm assuming everybody else has understood this even if they are not replying. Right? Now, what will be my revised current ratio? It will continue to be 27,000 divided by 15,000, which is equal to 1.8. This was your case number A. Kindly take a screenshot of this right now. Kindly take a screenshot right now. I hope it's taken. May I go ahead? Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
So now let's talk about case number B. Let's talk about case number B. I don't think case number B also possesses a challenge for you in understanding. What has happened? I agree that inventory, which was 10,000, has become 2,000, and trade receivables. Sir, why trade receivables? What is the journal entry for credit sales? What is the journal entry for credit sales? Sundry debtors account debit to sales. So trade receivables have increased. They have gone from 4,000 to 8,000. What's your answer? They have now become 12,000. On a net basis again, current assets are unchanged. I hope you agree with my statement. I hope you agree with my statement. Therefore, what happens is, my current ratio again continues to be 27,000 divided by 15,000, and my answer is 1.8. So in both these cases, current ratio is unchanged. In both these cases, current ratio is unchanged. I hope everybody understands this statement. Kindly give me a thumbs up if you understand this statement so that I can go to the more important portion of this discussion. A more important portion of this discussion is the following statement now that I'm going to make. I appreciate that current ratio is unchanged. Current ratio is unchanged. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about quick ratio or acid test ratio. Let's talk about quick ratio or acid test ratio. What happens in quick ratio or acid test ratio? Well, it is quick assets upon current liabilities. So, my dear students, can I say that the original quick assets position is $17,000. How $17,000? Please pay attention. Trade receivables are a quick asset. Cash is a quick asset. Bills receivable are a quick asset. And short-term marketable securities are also a quick asset. Only inventories here is a non-quick asset. I hope everybody appreciates this statement. Now, essentially what has happened because of this particular transaction is quick assets in case number A go from 6,000 for cash, they become 8,000 plus. So they become 14,000. So your quick assets now are 17,000 plus 8,000, which is 25,000. And what happens is your original acid test ratio was 17,000 by 15,000, which is 1.133, And now it becomes 25,000 divided by 15,000, which is 25 divided by 15. Your answer is 1.667. So what has happened because of this transaction is that there is an increase in quick assets. Therefore, quick ratio has increased as current liabilities stay unchanged. This last statement is just as important as the first statement that quick assets have increased. And why is that important? Whenever you look at a fraction which is numerator upon denominator, if the denominator is unchanged but the numerator has increased, automatically the fraction value will increase. For example, 1 upon 2 and 3 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 fraction value is 0.5 and 3 upon 2 fraction value is 1.5. So obviously when the denominator stays unchanged and the numerator increases, what are you achieving in your journey? You are achieving in your journey that your total fraction value becomes more. So when a non-quick asset, now here is your most important aspect. When a non-quick asset converts itself to a quick asset dash current ratio is not impacted. Why? Because current asset stay same. However, quick ratio will increase because your quick assets will increase. Because what will happen? Your quick assets will increase, current liabilities stay unchanged. Does everyone understand this statement? Does everyone understand this statement? Yes or no? Kindly give me a thumbs up. It's a very simple statement. I don't deny that it's simple. But these MCQs can be confusing for you in the due course of time. Does everyone understand it? Yes? With your permission, can I move ahead? With your permission, can I move ahead? Okay. Kindly take a screenshot of this. Now, I go to the next statement that I have to make. Now, first of all, let's revise. What was the statement number 1 that I made today? Statement number 1 that I made today is an easy and simple statement to understand. When non-quick assets convert themselves, or I would not say convert themselves, convert to quick assets, what happens? Current ratio is unchanged as total current asset position is unchanged. However, quick assets will increase and automatically quick ratio will increase. Statement number 2, for which you have to apply your mind. When a quick asset converts itself to another quick asset, point number 1, current ratio is unchanged. Number 2, quick ratio is unchanged. Statement number 3, and we are all going to analyze these statements, don't worry. When a quick asset converts itself to a non-quick asset. Number one. Now I would want a response from you, my dear students. What will happen in this situation? What will happen in this situation? Kindly tell me. What will happen? What will happen to the current ratio? Please tell me.
Unchanged.
Perfect. And what will happen to the quick ratio?
It will decrease.
Perfect. Quick ratio will decrease. Statement number 4. If current asset position is unchanged, but current liabilities increase, then both current ratio and acid test ratio will decrease. Why? Because the numerator is unchanged in this situation. But denominator has increased. This is how you should be thinking. Agreed or disagreed? Agreed or disagreed? My dear students, look at a fraction. 1 upon 2 has now become 1 upon 4. This is 0.5. This is 0.25. Hashtag. Hashtag. Does everyone understand this? Kindly give me a yes or a no. Does everyone understand this? Kindly give me a yes or a no. Yes? Pure arithmetic. I would say it is lower school level arithmetics. Lower school level arithmetics, like primary, 4th standard kind of mathematics. Kindly take a screenshot of this. Kindly take a screenshot of this.
Taken, sir.
Now let's go ahead. Now comes the 5th statement, which is an interesting statement. Both current assets and current liabilities increase. Okay, interesting. But rate of current assets increase is greater than rate of current liabilities increase. What will happen in such a case? In such a case, current ratio will increase. Both current assets and current liabilities decrease. Very, very interesting statement. Very, very interesting statement. 2 upon 3 now becomes, or I will say, let us say like this, 12 upon 3 now becomes 9 upon 2. What is this? This is 4. And what is this? This is 4.5. Both current assets and current liabilities have decreased. Rate of current asset decrease. Rate of current asset decrease. If it is greater than rate of current liability decrease, then current ratio will increase. Sir, what did you mean by this statement? I am saying over here that 12 upon 3 has now become 18 upon, let's say, 4. So this is 4. And what will this be? 18 divided by 4. It is 4.5. Right? This is 4.5 and this is 4. This is 4.5, 4, 4.5. Agreed? What is the situation? Guys? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Understood? This is your statement number 5. This is your statement number 5. Now, statement number 5 has, or you can say like this is statement 5, this is your statement 6, this is your statement 7. I want an honest feedback whether or not you have understood these statements that I have just made, and I will not move ahead until everyone responds. I want a response from everybody. Please respond. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is going to be the basis. What about you? 14. What about 3? Are you asleep?
No, sir, understood.
What about you? 14. Sleeping?
Understood, sir.
Everyone else, have you understood? Hitman? The hitman. Have you understood? Fair enough. Fair enough. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Next. Now, what can happen sometimes is excess cash can be invested in a non-current assets. What is the impact of this? Point number A, cash will reduce. This means obviously current asset will reduce. Point number B, non-current assets will increase. Point number C, overall asset position will stay unchanged. And point number D, your current ratio will decrease. Why? Because it is assumed here that current liabilities are unchanged and current assets are decreasing. Therefore, numerator has fallen and denominator is unchanged. 3 upon 2 has now become 1 upon 2. This is 1.5 and now this is 0.5. So obviously your current ratio has decreased. I hope everybody understands this. When excess cash is converted into non-current assets. Right, guys? Now, let's take the exact opposite statement. When non-current assets are converted to current assets. Right? Kindly take a screenshot. I hope it's taken. Now, when non-current assets are converted to current assets. Now, what will happen? What is the impact of this? As you guessed it correctly, your non-current assets will reduce. What will happen to your current assets? They will increase. What will happen to your overall asset position? It will stay unchanged. And what will happen to your current ratio? Your current ratio will obviously increase. Why? Because here, my assumption is that current liabilities are unchanged. And my current assets are increasing. So 3 upon 2 has now become 4 upon 2. This is 1.5. This is 2. They have increased. So current ratio will automatically increase. Kindly keep this much in mind. Your overall asset position stays unchanged. So a change in overall asset position will certainly impact current ratio, quick ratio, cash ratio, an operating cash flow ratio as the data provides. This is the most important statement here, as the data provides. In every place, if I say that cash has increased, so current ratio, suppose if I say that cash has gone up, so obviously current ratio will go up, quick ratio will go up, cash ratio will go up, and operating cash flow ratio maybe. Why? Because where is the cash coming from? Is it an operational or is it a non-operational? So it depends. Depends. Why? Maybe. What is the nature of cash? That is the question. And we all know that cash can be generated from operations. It can be generated from financing activities. Kindly keep this much in mind. Kindly keep this much in mind. Please take a screenshot. Please take a screenshot. I hope this is clarified. Now that this is clarified, I'll go to the next step. Continue. Now. Kindly answer my questions. Question number 1. The company issues 6% debentures of rupees 100 each at a premium of 5%. A. Impact on current ratio. B. Impact on cash ratio. C. Impact on quick ratio. D. Impact on operating cash flow ratio. What is the formula for current ratio? Current asset upon current liability. What is the formula of cash ratio? It is cash plus short-term marketable securities divided by current liabilities. What is the formula for quick ratio? Quick assets upon current liabilities. What is the formula for operating cash flow ratio? Operating cash flow divided by current liability. I hope this is clear to you guys. Now, what is happening in this situation? Also, I'm saying here that assume that current liabilities are unchanged. So in this situation, what happens? Cash increases. In this situation, what happens? Cash increases. In this situation, what happens? Cash increases. Here, there is no impact. As issue of debenture is not an operating cash flow. Here, because of the cash increasing and current liabilities unchanged, here because of the cash increasing and current liabilities unchanged, here also current liabilities unchanged. What is happening over here? What happens in this situation? Here, your current ratio will increase. What will happen to your cash ratio? Your cash ratio will increase. What will happen to your quick ratio? Your quick ratio will increase. And here, the numerator and denominator stay unchanged. Here, both numerator and denominator are unchanged. Therefore, what has happened is ratio is unchanged. I hope everybody understands this aspect. Current ratio will change, Monica. Current ratio will change. It will increase because cash increase, na? Cash is a quick asset, na? Did you understand? Understood? Are see, na, cash will increase, na? So obviously your current assets will increase only, na, Raja? Got it, na? Haan. Kindly take a screenshot. Taken? Right. Now these are the kind of MCQs that you are going to face. Ready? Ready? Let's take you to Becker. Effect of changes on liquidity ratios. That's your topic of discussion. I have completed this teaching. I have completed this teaching. Don't have to worry. Now you have to apply it and see what happens. Liquidity ratios can increase or decrease. I don't need to read this aspect for you guys. Let me be pretty honest for you. You can read it at your own pace of studies. Now, what are the facts of the case? At the end of the first year, Williams Corporation has a current ratio of 3. What is your current ratio, which is equal to current assets upon current liabilities? It is 3. What is your quick ratio? It is quick assets upon current liabilities. It is 1. What is your cash ratio? It is cash plus short-term marketable securities upon current liabilities. It is 0. It is 0.5. The following transactions occur in January. Now, indicate whether, I am not reading the transactions, indicate whether each transaction, they are not asking you on an overall basis. They are asking you transaction wise. They are asking you transaction wise. So first, they are asking you if you collected 15,000 of accounts receivable. So what is the impact of transaction 1?
No change.
Collected accounts receivable of $15,000. What will happen because of this? Here, trade receivables will convert to cash and cash will increase by 15,000. Point number 1. Point number 1. Or rather, that's the only thing. There is no impact here on current liabilities. So current ratio unchanged. Quick ratio also unchanged. Sir, why you are saying like this? My dear students, what are trade receivables? What are trade receivables? Trade receivables are a quick asset. And what is cash? Cash is also a quick asset. So your quick ratio will stay unchanged. What about your cash ratio? Your cash ratio will increase. Sir, why will this increase? Because cash ratio formula is cash plus short-term marketable securities upon current liabilities. Now, your cash has got an additional 15,000 and short-term marketable securities are unchanged. So this is unchanged. Current liabilities are also unchanged, but cash has registered an increase of 15,000. So your cash ratio will increase. Your cash ratio will increase, right? You have to indicate whether each transaction will increase, decrease, or have no effect on these ratios. They are not asking you the calculation here. The calculation of the ratio is not asked. They are only asking you merely whether or not this particular transaction will have an impact on the ratio. So the first unchanged, second unchanged, third, it will increase. Does everybody agree with this statement? Does everybody agree with this statement? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Okay. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Now I'm on the second one, so I'm circling the second one. So when you read it a little smartly. Now, paid 1 lakh cash for a building. Now, what has happened over here? Here, ideally, a quick asset has converted itself to a non-current asset. Buildings are non-current assets. They're long-term assets. Right, guys? Okay. What is the impact of this? The impact of this is that current assets have fallen. The impact of this is that quick assets have fallen. And the impact of this is that cash has fallen. So current ratio will decrease. Quick ratio will decrease. And the cash ratio also will decrease. Does everybody agree with this statement? Yes or no? Please tell me that. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The rest of you, have you understood? I'm assuming you have. Kindly take a screenshot. I'd like to go to the next one. Tell me when the screenshot is taken. Third one. Purchased inventory on account. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Purchased inventory on account. Can somebody tell me the meaning of this? What does this mean? Can somebody tell me the meaning of this? Sir, I have
Purchased
not
on credit.
understood the current asset part. Wait, let's go back. She has a doubt. Wait, wait, 1 minute रुका. Let me undo it. Wait, what you did not understand here? Can you please tell me? Unmute and talk. I can't understand. हाँ.
कम हुआ वो समझा बट करंट एसेट कैसे?
अरे करंट एसेट देख ना राजा, 1 मिनट ये देख. कैश क्या है वो मुझे बता पहले.
क्विक एसेट.
Quick assets are also current assets.
Yes.
Or are they not current assets? I told you, no, current assets are
Yes,
divided into two aspects, non-quick
Yes.
assets and quick
Yes.
assets.
Yes,
Correct?
sir.
Non-quick में क्या आता है? Inventory. और इसमें क्या आता है? All except inventory. Correct?
Yes, sir.
तो क्या ये भी current asset है और क्या ये भी current asset है? हाँ.
Yes.
तो what is happening to your cash? Cash is decreased. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is happening to your current liabilities? Unchanged. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So कैश के गिरने से क्या तुम्हारे करंट एसेट्स भी गिरते हैं?
Yes, sir. Got it.
क्या तुम्हारे क्विक एसेट्स भी गिरते हैं?
Yes, sir.
समझा? सो ऑलवेज
Yes,
कीप वन थिंग इन माइंड. ऑलवेज कीप वन थिंग इन माइंड. ये चीट कोड. Whenever quick assets increase,
Mhm.
okay, all current assets will increase. Therefore, current ratio will increase and quick ratio will also increase. अभी दूसरे इंक में I am writing for you. Whenever quick assets will decrease, current assets will decrease. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And if the quick asset has converted itself to another quick asset, then this may not occur. For example, cash converts itself to inventory.
Hmm.
If cash converts itself to inventory, will all the current assets fall? No. They may fall or they may rise. What does it depend upon? The facts and circumstances of the case. I hope this is clear to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So
Yes,
what is
sir.
most important is facts and circumstances of the case. Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Now let's go ahead. I was talking about which point? Third point, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what have you done over here? I am interested in this statement. You have purchased inventory on account. Leave aside US CMA, leave aside your, what is that called? Your group 2, leave aside everything. Tell me the meaning of this. What is the meaning of this statement? I got a response. It means that on account means on credit. Perfect. Perfect. Means this is a credit purchase of inventory. Now hold on and agree with my statement. This is a credit purchase of inventory. Pass the journal entry. Indian style class 11. Indian style class 11. Sir, the entry will be purchase account debit to trade payables. Perfect. No doubt about it. And how much? 50,000. So can I say that the impact of this is inventory has increased and current liabilities have increased? Does everybody agree with this statement? Please tell me yes or no. Please tell me yes or no. Please tell me yes or no. Purchase to supplier is the same as purchase to trade payable. Barabar hai? I hope there's no doubt on that front. Now, can I agree with this statement? Can I agree with this statement? Inventory has increased and current liability also has increased. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Agreed? Okay. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead in my further statement. So can I say that increase in non-quick assets is equal to increase in current liability? Yes or no? Please tell me. Yes or no? Agreed? Why?
Yes.
Because inventory is a non-quick asset, na? Agreed? Guys, you are not responding. I'm putting in an effort to teach.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now, let's go ahead. Can I say that quick assets are unchanged, but current liabilities have increased? Can I say that cash is unchanged, but again, current liabilities have increased? Can I make these statements? I believe I can. These are accurate statements. Having said this, I will say that current ratio, which is equal to current assets upon current liabilities, is equal to current assets plus 50,000 upon current liabilities plus 50,000. So the current ratio is unchanged because the change in the numerator is equal to the change in the denominator. I repeat, the change in the numerator is equal to the change in the denominator. My second statement is for quick ratio. It is quick assets upon current liabilities. And now this is increasing to quick assets stay the same, but it is current liabilities plus 50,000. So can I say that quick ratio will fall? My next statement is cash ratio. Can I say that it is cash plus STMS upon current liabilities? So cash and STMS stay the same, but current liabilities increase by 50,000. So again, this ratio is also going to fall. Does everyone agree with this third statement that I have circled? Yes or no? I wait for your responses. Extremely important that you agree. Current ratio will be unchanged. Quick ratio will decrease. Perfect answer. Very good answer. Does everybody else understand? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot.
Taken, sir.
Taken. Let's rub it off. Let's go to the fourth one. Sold inventory with a cost of 30,000 for a cash of 45,000. This is again a superb statement. Please understand. What is inventory? Inventory is a non-quick asset. And it is falling by how much? 30,000 because it is going out. Cash is a quick asset and it is increasing by 15,000. Or rather, I will say 45,000. Right? So, what is the change in number one, current asset position? Can I say that it is a 15,000 increase? How 15,000? Inventory is falling by 30, cash is increasing by 45. So what is the net increase? 15,000. Second, what is the change in quick assets position? Inventory is not a quick asset. So can I straight away say that they are increasing by 45,000? What is the change in cash position? It is straight away an increase by 45,000. Does everybody agree with this statement? Kindly tell me yes or no. Kindly tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes? Let's go ahead. The first one is current ratio. Current assets upon current liabilities have now increased to current assets plus 15,000 and current liabilities stay the same. So can I say that current ratio is going to increase? Second, your quick ratio. Can I say it is quick assets upon current liabilities, which is equal to quick assets plus 45,000 this time upon current liabilities. So this is also going to increase. Can I say that your cash ratio is cash plus STMS upon current liability? So this is equal to cash plus STMS plus 45,000 upon current liabilities. This is going to increase. This is going to increase. Right? All ratios are going to increase. Agreed or disagreed?
Yes, sir.
Sold inventory with a cost for 45,000 on account. Again, this is going to impact. Now, sold inventory on account means what? It's a credit sale. What is the impact? Inventory by 30,000 will fall and trade receivable by 45,000 will increase. Kindly understand this aspect. That's the first one. Now let's go ahead. Now focus and pay attention. Current assets 30,000 decrease, but 45,000 increase. So net increase 45,000. Point number one. Point number two. Quick
1,000.
assets. 45,000 increase as trade receivables are quick assets. Point number
Sir,
three. Cash. Yes.
फर्स्ट वन में नेट इंक्रीज 15 आएगा ना?
Yes. 15 आएगा. मैंने क्या लिखा है?
45.
Sorry. Net increase 15 है. Perfect. Okay. यहाँ पे 45 आएगा सेकंड वाला. हाँ. Third. Now cash. No impact. Why? It's not impacting your cash at all. So what will happen to your current ratio? What will be the formula of current ratio? It is current assets upon current liabilities. Now what is it becoming? Current assets plus 15,000 upon current liabilities. So current ratio has increased. First one. Second ratio. Quick ratio. Current assets upon current liabilities. It is current assets plus 45,000 upon current liabilities. Again, it's going to increase only. Oh, sorry. Quick ratio is quick assets. Quick assets plus 45,000. Again, it's going to increase only. Correct? Third one is cash ratio. It is cash plus STMS upon current liabilities. It is staying the same as cash plus STMS upon current liabilities. So here it is unchanged. Here it is unchanged. Am I making acceptable statements? Am I making acceptable
Yes, sir.
statements?
Yes,
Agreed?
sir.
Yes. Please pay attention. Paid accrued payroll from year one in the amount of 20,000.
Sir, just a sec. Can you please go?
Yes.
Snaps.
You want this on the screen?
Done.
Taken? I'll go ahead. Next.
Done,
Step.
sir.
Paid an accrued payroll from year one in the amount of how much? 20,000. Can somebody explain me the statement? I don't understand English. I don't understand English. I cannot speak or converse in English. Can you tell me the meaning of this statement? Can you tell me the meaning of this statement? English, I don't know. Please tell me the meaning of this statement. I will not go ahead until you tell me the meaning of this statement. What is the meaning of this statement? Statement number 6. What is the meaning of statement number 6? What is the
सर
meaning
जो
of statement
पिछले
number 6? Yes. Unpaid salary is paid this year. Perfect. Current liability will decrease. Not just current liability will decrease. You have paid it. Means your cash will also decrease. What is the meaning of accrued payroll has been paid? Paid accrued payroll. My dear friends, what is the impact of this? The impact of this is that your cash is going to decrease by 20,000, and your outstanding wages, right, is also going to decrease by 20,000. So can I say that your current assets decrease is equal to current liabilities decrease? Can I further say that current assets upon current liabilities has now become current assets minus 20,000 upon current liabilities minus 20,000. Therefore, current ratio is unchanged. It is unchanged. Right? Yes or no? I mean,
yes sir.
prima facie, it appears to be unchanged. Right? Actually, guys, we have made a major blunder in this question. We have ignored this 3. We have ignored this 1. We have ignored this 0.5. We have ignored this. This is a major blunder. This is a major blunder I have made while teaching you. Okay, I will rectify that blunder by making this question look like this. Okay, I will rectify that blunder by making this question look like this. It will be a revision. In the next part, I will take 3. I will take 1 and whatever. Okay, and I will explain you why that is a blunder. Understanding, guys? It just struck me when I saw the ratios again. Are you with me on that?
Yes sir.
I have made a mistake. Huh? It has just come to me, but it's okay. I have rectified that mistake by changing the question. सर हम लोग ऐसा एग्जाम में नहीं कर सकते, मुझे पता है, लेकिन एटलीस्ट यहाँ पे रिवीजन तो हो गया वो गलती की वजह से. ओके, नाउ गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट. ये सिचुएशन में क्या होगा अभी? योर क्विक क्या होगा? योर क्विक एसेट्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ कैश हैव डिक्रीज्ड and your current liabilities have also decreased. So quick assets fall is equal to current liabilities fall. Therefore, your quick ratio is unchanged. Therefore, your quick ratio is unchanged. What about your cash ratio? Cash ratio is cash plus STMS upon current liabilities. So cash जितने से कम हो गया उतने से ही करंट लायबिलिटीज भी कम हो गया. Therefore, ये भी तुम्हारा अनचेंज्ड रहेगा. Got it, guys? Got it? Is this clear? Is this clear? Yes? Take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this. Okay? Clear, guys? Now, for the purposes of the students watching the recorded videos, I repeat this statement that I have made an error by not reading the question correctly. Owing to which, if you compare my answers for this part of our discussion, they will differ with Becker's solutions because the mistake has come from my side. Now, I will rectify that mistake by making the question what is originally Becker's question. But you will appreciate that when I do this changed question now, this original Becker question now, you will find it easier because you will be able to make certain calculations on your own. With your permission, I go ahead. With your permission, I go ahead. Yes or no, guys? Shall we go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, first of all, this part I will take in the notebook. I will take in the notebook. Your current ratio is equal to 3. Therefore, can I say that? Therefore, can I say that current assets upon current liabilities is equal to 3. Therefore, can I say that? Can I say that? For example, current assets are 3 lakhs and current liabilities are 1 lakh. Can I say like this? You tell me. Will you allow me to say this?
Yes, sir.
Agreed? Now I'm going ahead. Now I'm going ahead. What is the transaction? Collected 15,000 of accounts receivable. Collected 15,000 of accounts receivable. What is the impact of this? The impact of this is accounts receivable goes down by 15,000 and cash increases by 15,000. What is the journal entry? Cash slash bank account debit to accounts receivable 15,000. I hope you all agree with this statement. Now, what has happened on an overall basis? My dear friends, for 3 lakhs, it is minus 15,000 plus 15,000 and 1 lakh is unchanged. So can I say that? Can I say that? Can I say that? It is 3 lakhs upon 1 lakhs, which is 3:1. Therefore, current ratio is also unchanged. Have you understood this? Please tell me yes or no. Have you understood this? Please tell me yes or no. Yes or no? Guys, there is no response from your side.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, yes.
What is your quick ratio? It is 1. So, can I say that quick assets are 1 lakh and current liabilities are 1 lakh? Can I say that both trade receivable and cash are quick assets? Both trade receivable and cash are quick assets. So can I say that quick asset position is 1 lakh minus 15,000 plus 15,000 and current liabilities is 1 lakh unchanged. So can I say that your quick ratio will continue to be 1 lakh upon 1 lakh? It is 1:1. So your quick ratio is unchanged. Agreed or disagreed? Please tell me that. Agreed or disagreed?
Agreed.
Agreed? How you will understand this now? Wait. Becker. Wait, Becker, example number 1. PDF page number 65. Becker. Example number 1. PDF page number 65 of 560. Now you'll understand it na, when you read Becker. Okay, guys? You'll understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So इसमें थोड़ा कंजूसी करके तीसरा वाला भी लिख दूं क्या, प्लीज? लिखूं? चलेगा
हाँ,
तुम?
sir.
थोड़ा एडजस्ट कर लोगे ना, प्लीज?
Yes, sir.
क्या होगा, एक इसमें आ जाएगा। कैश रेशो क्या होता है? अपॉन करंट लाइबिलिटीज। ये जर्नल एंट्री की वजह से क्या हो रहा है? ये जर्नल एंट्री की वजह से क्या हो रहा है? जो तुम्हारा कैश प्लस एसटीएमएस है उसमें 15,000 का इंक्रीज हो रहा है, और तुम्हारा करंट लाइबिलिटीज ही रह रहा है। तो तुम्हारा जो कैश रेशो है ना राजा, तुम्हारा जो कैश रेशो है ना, जो 0.5 है, वो क्या हो रहा है? वो इंक्रीज हो रहा है ड्यू टू इंक्रीज इन कैश। एग्रीड और डिसएग्रीड? एग्रीड और डिसएग्रीड?
Agreed, sir.
100%?
Yes.
100%? नाउ टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दिस। नाउ टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दिस। आप नोटिस करेंगे कि ज्यादातर आंसर्स अनचेंज्ड है। आप नोटिस करेंगे कि ज्यादातर आंसर्स आपके अनचेंज्ड है, ठीक है? लेकिन मैंने ये जो था ना रेशो, ये जो था ना रेशो, और ये जो था ना रेशो, मैंने इसको कोई इंपॉर्टेंस ही नहीं दिया मेरे फ्लो में। मेरे फ्लो में मैंने इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं दिया, ये मेरी गलती है। लेकिन इस गलती से आप सीखिएगा कि जब भी आप क्वेश्चन को रीड करेंगे, whenever you are going to read the question, you have to keep your mind focused on this, what is the given ratio in the question. Am I clear about this, guys? Yes or no? Please
Yes.
focus, huh? Please focus. Now paid 1 lakh in cash for a building. Okay. Paid 1 lakh in cash for a building. Okay. चल, ये अपना आदित्य जर्नल एंट्री बोल। आदित्य, टेल मी द जर्नल एंट्री।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes sir account debit to yes sir account.
No, sir. Just a minute.
Just a minute, account debit to sir.
Sir, buildings account debit.
To
To purchases.
अरे भाई, कैश इज गोइंग आउट ना बेटा।
Yes, sir.
बिल्डिंग इज कमिंग इन, कैश इज गोइंग आउट, डेबिट वर्ड कम्स इन, क्रेडिट वर्ड गोज आउट।
So, but can we write just cash account like that, sir?
Yes, of course we can. Is there any rule in accounting that stops you from writing cash account? बोल मोनिका, is there any rule? बोल रचिता, is there any rule? बोल साक्षी, is there any rule? बोल रोहित, is there
No,
any
sir.
rule? बोल। ओके, अनसपोर्टिव लोग हैं यार। देयर इज नो रूल। ओके आदित्य, देयर इज नो रूल।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
फुल अनसपोर्टिव ऑडियंस, डेड ऑडियंस। आई एम टीचिंग इन अ ग्रेवयार्ड। ठीक है? क्लियर? नाउ your current ratio was 3. So can I say that current assets upon current liabilities, right? Let us say it is 3 lakhs upon 1 lakhs. Now what is happening to this? It will be 3 lakhs minus 1 lakhs divided by 1 lakhs. So now it will be 2 lakhs upon 1 lakhs, and it will become 2 upon 1. There is a decrease. Now let's talk about quick ratio. What was your quick ratio, ladies and gentlemen? It was 1. So can I say that current assets upon current liabilities is 1 lakh upon 1 lakh. Now what is it becoming? 1 lakh minus 1 lakh upon 1 lakh, which is 0. So obviously there is a decrease. Why? Because cash is a quick asset. And I'm writing here for you, all quick assets are obviously what? Current assets. Are obviously current assets. Not to worry about it. Okay guys? Clear है? Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
अब आगे कैश एंड एसटीएमएस. अरे एसटीएमएस की कैश रेशियो है, ये कैश रेशियो. What is the formula? It was 0.5. So can I say that it is 50,000 upon, or I'll take it believable number, don't worry. I'll take like this. Okay, I'll take like this. 1,50,000 upon 3 lakhs. Sir, why you are taking different numbers everywhere? Arre, so that you will understand when I do the following that there is a fall. Ideally, I can write like this also, not 2 lakhs upon 2 lakhs. So this will be 2 lakhs minus 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs minus. I can't. It will be 2 lakhs minus 1 lakh upon 2 lakhs. So it will be 0.5. Na? 1 is falling to what? 0.5. There is a decrease only, na? Am I clear about this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Here what is happening?
Yes.
150 minus 1 lakh divided by 3 lakhs. What is this? 50,000 upon 3 lakhs. What is 50 divided by 300? What is the answer? 0.167. So what is happening? Obviously there is a decrease. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Wait. I think you can now understand. Now this is the same question. Becker, example 1, page number. What is your page number? 65 out of 516. Finish it off. Finish it off. I mean, take a screenshot. Got it, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm rubbing this off. Now purchase inventory for on account. Purchase inventory on account. साक्षी जर्नल एंट्री बोल.
Inventory account debit to
Two.
trade payables.
Perfect. You can say purchases or you can say inventory. Anything is fine. How much? 50,000, no? 5,000. 50,000. Current ratio is 3. So can I say that current assets upon current liabilities is 3 lakhs upon 1 lakh. Now here is why I said I made a blunder. Now this is why I said I made a blunder. I want you to pay attention to this. Please pay attention. Now, what will this be? 3 lakhs? Can I say plus 50,000? Because
Yes,
inventory is a non-quick asset and this is a current liability, correct? Upon 1 lakh plus 50,000. 3.5 lakh upon 1.5 lakh. 3,50,000 divided by 1,50,000. What is your answer? It is 2.33. there is a decrease. And what we have written over there, if it is 1:1, unchanged. What we have written? Unchanged. If Baker has gone by my thing, Baker has made a mistake because Baker has not then considered the current ratio. Do you understand and appreciate why I was redoing this? Do you understand and appreciate why I was redoing this?
Yes, sir.
Rajita, can you share your screen?
Yes, sir. Yes. Visible?
No, it's coming on. Can you please scroll down to that part? ऊपर जा, ऊपर जा, और ऊपर जा, और ऊपर जा.
Point, sir. Second, third, fourth.
थर्ड वाला ना, ये वाला. ये देख, इसमें मैंने क्या बोला है? अनचेंज्ड है इधर, ये देखो, दिख रहा है ना?
Yes.
क्या कर दिया? नीचे है भाई. हाँ, देखो अनचेंज्ड है ना, लेकिन एक्चुअली क्या आना चाहिए आंसर? डिक्रीज आना चाहिए. क्या आना चाहिए?
Decrease.
डिक्रीज आना चाहिए. डिक्रीज. आई बात समझ में? पर क्यों ये गलती यहां हुई? मेरे को रिमोट कंट्रोल दे. एनोटेट को ऑप्शन क्यों नहीं आ रहा? हाँ, इधर आएगा. राइट. अब ये मिस्टेक को जरा गौर से देखते हैं. हमने यहाँ पे करंट एसेट अपॉन करंट लायबिलिटी को बस दोनों में प्लस प्लस कर दिया. यहाँ पे वी डिड नॉट कंसिडर दैट करंट एसेट अपॉन करंट लायबिलिटी इज ऑलरेडी 3/1. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? ये 3 + 50,000 हो जाएगा और ये 1 + 50,000 हो जाएगा. ये बात को याद रखिएगा. ये बात को याद रखिएगा. 3 लाख और 1 लाख लिखता हूं. तो हमने क्या अज्यूम किया? what I assumed in the mistake I made, that current asset upon current liability is 1/1. तो इसकी वजह से आप कुछ भी चेंज करो. अभी 1/1 में आप 1 + 50K करो और 1 + 50K करो, इसका आंसर 51K/51K ही आएगा. ये भी 1K लेते हैं. इसका आंसर 51K/50K 1:1 ही आएगा. तो ये रेशो मेरा क्या रहेगा? मेरा रेशो इधर अनचेंज्ड ही रहता है. ये बात को समझो. ये वो मिस्टेक था. रचिता प्लीज इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले पाओगी?
ले ले लिया सर.
अभी चिपका दे तेरे नोटबुक में.
हम्म.
ठीक है? आई बात समझ में? फालतू में मिस्टेक हो गया, बट ठीक है, चलो. हाँ, अभी ये गया पूरा. वापस लिखना पड़ेगा. ये कौन सा है? ये परचेस्ड इन्वेंट्री ऑन अकाउंट है. इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? इसका है, एस शी राइटली सेज, what is the amount? 50,000, correct?
Yes.
Non-quick asset, current liability. First, current ratio. Current assets upon current liabilities. What is the original ratio? 3. Now what is happening? it is becoming 3 lakhs plus 50,000 upon 1 lakhs plus 50,000. So it is 350 divided by 150. What is the answer? 2.33. So can I say there is a decrease? Next. Quick ratio. What is quick ratio? Quick assets upon current liabilities. What is your original ratio? 1. So can I say that, for example, this is 1 lakh upon 1 lakh. But now what is happening? 1 lakh stays 1 lakh. But now this becomes 1,50,000. Correct? Because your trade payables have increased. So now this becomes 100 divided by 150. What is your answer? 0.67. What is the answer for this? There is a decrease. The third one. Right? It is 0.5. So I'll say that this is 2 lakhs upon 4 lakhs. I'm just taking these numbers for your understanding. Huh? Numbers taken are purely for understanding. Immediately revise this lecture. Before tomorrow evening, so that you don't forget. Tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. to whatever, CMA to ratio. CMA to ratio. Because of the breaks that came in between, I want to do CMA 2 this Saturday and Sunday. Next Saturday and Sunday, I will be doing CMA 1. So kindly take note of the same. Now what will happen over here? This will get changed to 2 lakhs upon 4,50,000 plus 50. What is your answer going to be? 200 divided by 450. So it is 0.44. There is a decrease. Please take a screenshot of this. Please take a screenshot of this. I hope it's taken. I hope it's taken. Can I go ahead? Next. So this is done. This is done. This is done. Now sold inventory with a cost of 30 for 45. जर्नल एंट्री बोलो. बेसिक जर्नल एंट्रीज है ये. बेसिक जर्नल एंट्रीज है. जर्नल एंट्री बोलो. चलो जल्दी प्लीज. टाइम वेस्ट मत करो.
Cash to inventory.
कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू.
Inventory.
Wrong. Incomplete rather. Cash account debit 45,000. Inventory account debit 30,000.
To profit.
Perfect. 15,000. Correct? That's the journal entry. What is cash? Quick asset. What is this?
Non-quick.
Quick asset bada. Non-quick ghata. First. Current ratio. What is the original ratio? 3. Current assets upon current liabilities. 3 lakh upon 1 lakh is now becoming 3 lakh minus 30 plus 45 upon this continues to be 1 lakh. So now this is becoming what? 3,15,000 upon 1 lakh. So 315 divided by 100, your answer is 3.15. I don't believe I touched the calculator for that. Shows that I'm tired. So this is obviously an increase. What is this? This is an increase. Next. Quick ratio. Quick assets upon current liabilities. Original ratio 1:1. Let's take this 2 lakhs upon 2 lakhs. Now what this will become? 2 lakhs plus 45,000 upon 2 lakhs. So this is 245 divided by 200. What is the answer?
1.225.
What is this? Increase. Third, cash ratio. What is the formula? They are saying it is 0.5. So I'll take like this. Now what will it be? So it will be 245 divided by 400. What is the answer? This is a decrease. Oh, sorry. Increase. All three have increased. Am I clear about this? Screenshot. Quickly. Quickly screenshot.
Taken.
Next. Sold inventory with a cost of 30 for 45 on account. Debit what comes in? Credit what goes out? Non-quick asset, quick asset. Current ratio. Current asset upon current liability. What is the original ratio? 3. What is this becoming? This is 3 lakhs minus 45. Oh, sorry, plus 45 minus 30. This is debtors and this is inventory. Divided by divided by 1 lakh. Right? Now what is the ratio becoming? 315, 3.15. Increase current ratio. Next, quick ratio. Quick assets upon current liabilities. What is the original ratio? 1. What will this become? This is 245 divided by 200, 1.225. What is this? Increase. C. Cash ratio. What is the original ratio? Now what will this become? This will stay unchanged. This is debtors, no? This continues to be unchanged. Am I clear about this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I think the next one is the last one. I'm not sure. Yes. Paid accrued payroll to the amount of 20,000.
Math, sir.
Here you go.
Take it.
What is the next one? The most important part here is paid. So, can I pass the journal entries outstanding wages or outstanding salaries? $20,000. Am I clear? A. Current ratio. Original 3. Is now becoming how much? Closely pay attention. 3 lakhs minus 20,000 upon 1 lakhs minus 20,000. So it is 280 divided by 80. Your answer is 3.5. Increased. Clear? Any doubts? Very important. Yes or no, please tell me. My
Yes,
dear
sir.
students, any doubts?
No, sir.
कैश नहीं, दूसरा कौन सा है? क्विक ना? ये कितना था? 1 था ना ओरिजिनल? Now what is happening here? You have paid it. So this is going down by 20 and this is also going down by 20. So it stays 180 upon 180, 1. Unchanged. C. इसकी बैंड बच जाएगी. नहीं, एक्चुअली बैंड नहीं बजेगी. कम होएगा बट वाट नहीं लगेगा. What are we looking at? 180 divided by 380. What is the answer? Decreased. Please take a screenshot. Please take a screenshot. Taken? Rachita,
हाँ सर हाँ